Hello, this is video 1 of section 10.5. In this in this lesson, we're going to be talking about measures of angles formed by two lines which meet, the two lines meet either inside, outside the circle, or on the circle. When the two lines meet on the circle, they intersect, their vertex lies on the circle, then the measure of the angle formed by the two secant lines, is 1/2 the measure of the intercepted arc. If we have a tangent line and a secant line intersecting on the circle, the vertex of the angle formed by the two lines falls on the circle, then each angle formed will be, the measure of each angle formed will be 1/2 the measure of the intercepted arcs. On this side, this angle 1, will measure 1/2 of the intercepted arc, which it measures 100 degrees. So angle 1 here will measure 50 degrees. Theorem 10.11. If the two lines intercept inside the circle, the vertex of the angles is inside the circle, we're going to have a vertical angle 1 will have a vertical angle 1 on the other side. Okay. The measure of angle 1 will be the sum of the measures of the arcs intercepted by angle 1 and its vertical angle 1. So angle 1 will measure 1/2 the measure of arc DC plus the measure of arc AB. And also angle 2 will measure the same as its vertical angle 2, and the measure of angle 2 will be found by adding the two arcs, the measure of the two arcs formed by angle 2, arc BC plus arc AD divided by 2. If the two lines are secant lines, but their vertex, instead of meeting inside the circle, the two lines intersect outside the circle, then the measure of the angle formed will be the difference. This time we subtract the major arc minus the minor arc formed by the two secant lines divided by 2 will give me the measure of the angle outside the circle. This is theorem 10.13, which also says that if we have two tangent lines that with vertex outside the circle, the two tangent lines intersect outside the circle, then the measure of the angle formed by the two tangents will be the same as the measure of the bigger arc minus the minor arc. Major arc, measure of major arc minus measure of minor arc divided by 2 will give me the measure of the exterior or the outside angle. If the two lines, one is a tangent line and the other one is a secant line, and they meet outside, they intersect outside the circle, then the angle formed, in this case angle 1, will equal major arc minus minor arc divided by 2. Theorem 10.13.